The invisible forces holding you back. Now I know you're probably wondering, what are these gender reveal colors? Well, these are my sister's markers, all right? Shut up. Now, this is you right here. You're saying, I want to succeed, but you're being held down by these invisible forces. And these forces are what's called your influences. That's why a lot of people say watch out for your circle, always watch for your circle. You are the average of the 5 people around you. So what does that really mean? All right. And no matter how hard you actually try to work, you can still not succeed because the invisible forces, right? So we must first understand that you are a sponge, right? Everything you consume is what you become. And that's because your eyes are a medium to your mind, and your mind will reflect what's been consumed inwards, outwards, okay? And these things come in all shapes and sizes, and I'm willing to bet 7 billion Swiss francs that you don't know at least one of these things, okay? And that's the one that's probably biting your ass. So now I'm gonna name all the heavy hitters, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to beat each and every one of them, starting with people, all right? The obvious. Now, I'm gonna go through 3 types of people that are actually holding you back big time. And the first one is the I'm gonna guy. Yep, the I'm gonna guy. I'm gonna start a clothing brand. You wanna work together? I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start making money. Can you please give me some advice? I'm gonna start doing this. You wanna work together? Now, these guys are chronic procrastinators, and they're also chronic time wasters. They not only waste their own time, but they also waste your time by saying, I'm gonna start doing this and I need your help. And you being the nice guy you are, and since he's probably your friend, your family members, again, this can manifest as anyone, any kind of person. It can be your parents, it can be your classmates, it can be your best friends, anyone, all right? And I'm gonna guy here is gonna come up to you and say, hey, can you please, I saw you're doing some of that online money stuff. Can you please teach me how to do it? Because I'm gonna make money like you. And then you being the kind guy you are, you give him advice, you help him out for like hours on end, only for him to just go back to fucking scrolling brain rot all day, right? So I'm gonna need you guys to watch out for the I'm gonna guy. I'm gonna do it, bro. Trust. Don't trust them, bro. Don't trust them. Now, the second guy, realistic Randy. Now, realistic Randy is a realist, and he holds pride on that. He's a realist. He lives life with real. He's no bullshit. He's that guy. Now, every time you try to share your ambitions with him, his overwhelmingly logical and smart Super 200 IQ brain is gonna start to give you objections. Dude, be realistic. You're not actually gonna succeed, right? Dude, the odds of you succeeding is like 1 in a million. Just get a normal job. Don't you think that's a bit much? That's not how the world works. What if it doesn't work out? You're gonna burn out. Most people fail at that. That's a nice idea, but you should have a backup plan. Everyone's trying to do that nowadays. They might give you one of those objections. There's probably like 100 more that I missed. So what's so dangerous about these guys is they will plant the seeds in your head. Now, don't get me wrong, they're actually telling you this because they care about you. And although they care about you, they don't understand that they're actually hurting you more than you think. Because they base everything off of logic, and logic has to make sense, right? And what makes these guys so dangerous is their claims are all backed by logic, and they make sense, and they're backed by society. But that's the problem. You're trying to be successful by going down the unorthodox path, the path that no one else takes. And if you decide not to go down that path because society said so, then you're just gonna join the rest of the 99%. You see, you gotta protect your ambitions. You gotta protect your ideas. You don't wanna, I know you wanna tell everyone, you wanna tell all your friends this, but you gotta keep it to yourself, okay? It's called the top 1% for a reason. And don't you ever try to argue with realistic Randy, because they're gonna use a logical fallacy called the bandwagon fallacy. all of their arguments are backed by what society says, backed by what 90% of people says, so you're not gonna win, right? Success is lonely, and that's the truth. It's the small price to pay for salvation. Now, the last person I like to call Hating Henry. Now, I'm not saying I hate Henry and I'm not hating Henry. I'm saying this guy's name is Hating Henry. That's the character. Now, Hating Henry is also known as Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative, aka Hating Henry over here, likes to spread negativity. Now, is it a coincidence that every major religion in the world teaches you to be kind and spread kindness and spread positivity and be nice to everyone, right? Well, that's because negativity and positivity is contagious and it spreads like COVID-19 quickly. Let me ask you, when was the last time you were in a room full of people that were talking down on other people? Was it easier to join the hate train with them and say, oh yeah, she's ugly, oh yeah, she's poor, oh yeah, or spread positivity? It was easier to join the hate train, right? And that's the problem, because when you surround yourself with negativity, you become a negative person. And as a result, your ambitions get watered down, resistance has a field day beating you, and your visions to success get blurry. So whatever you do, I want you to stay far, far away from Hating Henry, all right? Now remember, at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can still hang out with these people if they're your friends without letting them affect your journey to success. But you gotta watch till the end. Now, that was the people, right? Right now, let's do blue. Right now, I'm gonna talk about the second type of influences, music. Now, I know this is probably a shock to some of you. You probably thought it was only people, but music as well can influence you in your journey to success. And the first type of music that's going to hold you back is sad music. Now, let me get this clear that it's going to be negative in relation to your definition of success. If you're trying to become a sad rapper and that's your definition of succeeding in life, then do by all means listen to sad music. Same goes for if you're trying to become a producer of sad rappers or just producers of beats that are kind of in the minor key and is a bit sad, then do by all means listen to sad music for inspiration. But this goes out to the people that are, I guess, trying to become rich or just like having the generic, normal definition of succeeding in life. And you can't be sad to succeed in life. You gotta be happy, man. Life is about being happy, right? So you can't be listening to sad music. Now, the reason why I put music on here is because humans can have an emotional connection to music. And when you feel a strong emotion to something, you end up becoming influenced by it. Because imagine listening to lyrics that signify heartbreak and sadness every day. Like, you're emotionally connected to the music. Imagine you're driving to work or you're about to get ready to start working and you put on your favorite sad song and you're just like singing, I want to end my life, oh, I'm so sad she broke up with me. You're gonna be sad, man. Come on. Being sad is not the right emotion for success, all right? Now, the second type of music is probably not gonna be a surprise to you, and it's gangster rap. I know, King Von, Crazy Story Part 3, right? Is that the song? Gangster rap. Now, this is probably self-explanatory. If you're about to work and you put on your favorite gangster rap and you're singing about or rapping about robbing people, shooting people, and stealing and taking pills or whatever they talk about, then come on. You know exactly why that's a bad influence to you. That's why your mom or your dad has been telling you to stop listening to that kind of crap, right? They were right all along. You just weren't listening. Now, the last one is going to ruffle some feathers. It's going to be a surprise to a lot of people, and I might even have people click off from the video because of this. But you have to hear me out, right? It's modern, wait for it, modern. I'm gonna hide it from you actually. Modern R&B, yes. Modern R&B, the party next door, not to name drop, but I know this is a huge surprise to you, but modern R&B is holding you back from success. Hear me out. You see, the world has become so lustful thanks to this kind of music. And if you keep listening to this type of music every single day and you keep affirming the lustful lyrics, you're gonna start to become lustful. And lust will control your life. And when you lose control to life, you lose the chances to succeed. It becomes zero, right? Now, As I said in the beginning, you can still listen to all these songs. I'm not telling you to delete Spotify or remove them from your playlist and only listening to classical music. No, I'm not saying that, all right? At the end of the video, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can listen to all of them without them affecting your success, all right? Don't you worry. Don't you worry, child. See, I got a plan. I don't know the lyrics, but see, songs like that are good, I guess. Now last, we have media, obviously, right? And the biggest thing holding you back from success in the category of media is say it with me now, short form content, and especially brain rot, right? The skibbity sigmas and an Eye of Ra. And I just bought a property in Egypt, and what they do for you is they give you the property. Johnny Walker, sipping on Johnny Walker because I studied, bro, that. Now, before you ask me, why do I know all of this? Shut up and ask yourself, is spending your valuable time watching short form content better than spending your time working on your business or working on something that gets you closer to success? Obviously not. It's lowering your attention span, and it's also getting you used to instant gratification, which is the worst thing you can do for success. So yes, try not to watch short form content, right? Unless you're a content creator that specializes in short form content and you have to study other short form content creators and you have to watch short form content. Then again, it's negative in relation to your definition of success. Remember that. All right, now it's time for the long-awaited moment. How can we enjoy these leisures of life without having to sacrifice our success? 3 things, my friend. Wait. First one, limit. Now, I hope you're actually taking notes, okay? I'm not doing this for nothing. I need you guys to take notes, please. But the first one, limit. You don't have to cut the people off. You don't have to remove these songs from your playlist. You don't have to delete all social media and only watch long form videos and only my videos. You can watch short form videos. You can listen to whatever music, and you can still hang out with those people, but just limit the time, okay? Sad music, gangster rap, and modern R&B is only bad if you listen to it repeatedly every single day and it's routine and you know all the lyrics to it and you're singing it with emotion. Then it's affecting you negatively. Same goes for people. If you spend most of the 24 hours in your day with those people, then they're obviously gonna have an effect in your life. And again, same thing goes for short form content. If you're spending most of your valuable hours on short form content, then yeah, you know what happens. So yes, limit is one of the easiest and most effective solutions. But don't worry, there's 2 more. Be aware, right? Now this is a little bit annoying, but it works like a charm, okay? Now you don't have to cut them off, you don't have to cut anything off, and you don't even have to limit anything, but you have to be aware. You have to know that they're actively influencing you. Everything you consume is actively influencing you, and you have to be aware of that. But then when you actually do this solution, you end up becoming less present in the moment, and you might not enjoy every moment because you're constantly thinking about not letting them enter your subconscious or your mind. So say, for example, you're hanging out with Realistic Randy and he keeps telling you that this is bad, this is good, and you shouldn't do that. You should just say yes, 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 and don't let it get into your head, okay? The moment it gets into your head, then it's just gonna start crumbling all your beliefs and all your pillars and all your ambitions. Same goes for music. Don't sing with emotion and don't rap all the gangster rap lyric for lyric and start imagining you as the gangster and shooting all the ops, right? Is that what they do? Yeah. Just be aware, okay? And try to create a wall. Because look, these influences holding you back is like the World Cup final. Imagine you're the striker in the World Cup final and Neuer, prime Neuer, is in the goal. And that's how hard it is to succeed. A goal means success, and prime Neuer is covering the goal. You know how hard it is to score on prime Neuer? Yes, you do. And that's how hard it is to succeed. But these influences are like having defenders, and the defenders are Sergio Ramos, Rodri, and Marcelo, for example. All right, sorry for my negative ball knowledge, but not only do you have to score on Neuer, you also have to get past Sergio Ramos and the world's best defenders, right? But if you know about this and you're aware about this, you don't have to. You can just dribble right past them, and now it's just a 1v1 again against Neuer. But most of you don't even know that there's defenders guarding the goal. So you end up getting Brexit tackled by Sergio Ramos and get sent to the hospital, and now you never want to try to score the World Cup final again. Anyways, last one is stay silent. Now this is most effective with people, staying silent. Because people communicate with words, and when you react to them, it allows them or their words into your mind and into you, and you consume it. So whenever the topic gets to ambitions, dreams, and successes, you just want to stay silent. Let them talk and let them push their beliefs on you and let them push their opinions. And look, don't harbor any negative emotions towards them because you become a negative person. You want to stay positive and stay nice and just stay silent unless you have to speak. Just keep it as minimal as possible to yes or no. And like I said, realistic Randy likes to be affirmed because he has a sense of pride in being realistic. So if you just say you're right, then he's going to be like, yeah, I know I'm right, I'm smart. And that's all you need, and that's all they need. And for negative Randy, not negative Randy, Mr. Negative or hating Henry, you just want to stay silent. Don't join the hate train, just stay silent. It's easier to stay silent than to become positive in the hate train, all right? So just stay silent. And for the I'm gonna guys, just say you're busy, all right? That guy's easy to deal with, all right? Just stay silent. Same thing for music. Instead of singing the lyrics with emotion, just stay silent and just listen to them, right? So yeah, and that, my friends, is how you free yourself from getting held back in your path to success. And as always, I'm rooting for you.